Anybody have a hack for getting hard water marks out of a toilet? I think it's hard water, I'm not 100 sure. But no matter how often I clean or what I clean it with, our toilet refuses to lose these frickin' stains. Please tell me someone on here has a tip or trick, cause it is driving me nuts. We are on a well if that helps anything. Denture tablets. Designed to clean porcelain. Drop a few in the bowl before bed and flush it in the morning. Before trying the more heavy-duty chemicals like CLR, try pouring 2 or 3 cups of regular white vinegar into the bowl and let that sit mixed with the toilet water overnight, or for at least 4 hours during the day. After that time and before using the toilet, scrub with a stiff brush to see if it comes off. If that doesn't work, try the CLR. I had the same problem and tried all kinds of cleaners. Expensive specialized toilet cleaners didn't even do the job. To my surprise, the one that did work was the unit oil cleaner from Aldi. Barkeeper's Friend cleaner and a piece of window screen works wonders. Pumice stick. Just chip away at it with your poop knife. Full strength full sugar Coca-Cola. Pour it into a squirted bottle, spray it on the stained area and let it sit for 15 minutes. Then scrub it off and flush. Depending on how severe the stain is, you may need to give it several goes. Used it in an older corporate building after cleaners gave up on it and they couldn't believe how well it worked. I never drink the stuff, just use it for cleaning lol. CLR. Get a scouring stick pumice stone. Complete game changer. Make sure the scouring stick is wet before you start scrubbing and go to town. It may seem like you're going to scratch your toilet bowl, but you won't. It's a great, chemical-free solution to stubborn stains. Cola. Seriously. Buy a 2-liter bottle of a cheap brand, pour it over hard water stains, let sit a few minutes, and the hard water deposits dissolve away, so just a quick swish, and you're done. Cola also clears up corrosion on car batteries. Muriatic acid or trisodium phosphate should do it. Pour some in the bowl, let it sit for a few minutes, and then scrub with a clean bowl brush. Wear gloves and eye protection when handling. Get the Zep Acid Toilet Cleaner. It's in the green bottle. Apply liberally and walk away for a few hours. Flush then repeat if needed. You don't have to scrape with pumice or anything, as this stuff is a miracle for toilets. I use denture cleaning tablets. Break them in pieces and dump in toilet. Wait a few minutes and clean with a brush. Apple cider vinegar. We use citric acid. Mix in a bowl half water half citric acid and heat in the microwave. Then pour the warm liquid into the toilet. Only needs a light scrub with a toilet brush and it comes up as new. Obviously you have to be very careful not to get any of the citric acid on your skin. We use citric acid for medical purposes and it was the medical technician that taught us the trick. Scour stick. Pumice stones, sold at Home Depot or Amazon. Pumice stone. It's like an eraser. I barely have fingerprints after doing 3 bathrooms today, but it is sparkling. The ones with handles work great. Vinegar, stronger the better, and abrasive, like pumice or Scotch Brite. If it stains, remove the water and scrub with Barkeeper's Friend, let stand for a few minutes. Once it's clean, scrub with a toilet brush several times a week. I once got the stains out of the toilet, bathtub, and bathtub surround. I tried everything I could think of, then I tried crude cutter foam in an aerosol can. All the stains came off easily. That was about 20 years ago, so I'm not sure if they make it now, so one might find it online. Soak kitchen roll or rags in bleach or vinegar and stick them to the sides. Leave overnight and rinse. Like anyone who drinks coffee in a hard water environment, I regularly run vinegar through my coffee pot. And one time on a whim dumped the hot vinegar in my hard water stained toilet. It took almost all the hard water stains out without even any scrubbing. Pumice stone. Try hot water and citric acid. You can get it from a homebrew supplier or eBay. Also really good on kettles and doesn't smell nasty like vinegar. Barkeeper's friend. Literally just cleaned the hard water off my toilet with this last week. Poured some on, let it sit overnight, it came off easily with the toilet brush alone. Best trick, use your toilet brush to push the water down the drain. Takes a few well-timed swishes. Then toilet duck or the blue Lysol cleaner. Let it sit 10 minutes toilet brush. If it's bad, use CLR instead of cleaner first. Flush a bunch before doing another cleaner. The use toilet duck. Removing the water first allows the chemicals to break up the stain. The water dilutes it too much for a good cleaning. You can also use a sponge if you can't just swish the water away. Trick saves tons of time. Once clean, clean your toilet more often. Pumice stone. Pumice stone works like a charm. I want to try the Crest toothpaste remedy, but I'm going over to my son's house loaded with a bunch of Coca-Cola and vinegar. If one doesn't work, I'll try the other and maybe polish it up with the toothpaste after. I've been reading that what I'm dealing with is manganese in the water, locally. Not well water, though. Barkeeper's friend. Thank me later. An acid-based cleaner from a janitorial supply house. I use Harmony by Dacon. I had a toilet that built up rust. I think it was rust from lack of use. It worked great. Very little direct scrubbing was necessary. I scooped out all the water to avoid diluting, poured some in, used a toilet brush and allowed the cleaner to sit for a while. I used a toilet pumice stone when mine was bad. The Clorox toilet tank tablets seem to keep their way for the most part now though. I tried another brand that had blue tablets, can't remember which one, and it did not work at all lol. Pumice stone. I usually use the toilet cleaner with bleach, squirt it around the bowl and let it sit overnight. They also make hard water toilet cleaner for lime and rust, you can try that. Also you can get a pumice stone which is safe for porcelain and scrub at the stains. I do this for the hard water stain that forms after a few weeks. Other than that, following for more tips. Well, my method, which I do every year or so, is to empty the U-bend from water. I use a sponge and start drizzling muriatic acid from the rim. I squeeze the bottle to get under the rim too. After the first bottle I scrub with a nylon brush, squeeze out the second bottle and I leave the acid in the U-bend for at least an hour. Flush, scrub and flush again. This way cleans behind the bend too. I've also found chlorine tablets, like those for the pool, but for the toilet. They don't smell and they take care of the muck below the waterline for everyday cleaning. Besides mechanical removal by whatever means, citric acid is quite cheap and effective against lime scale. I use it for cleaning the shower regularly for the exact same reason. Also, it doesn't have the vinegar smell that acetic acid vinegar has. Pumice stick. CLR, but the huge jug of it. Muriatic acid. Be careful, avoid any contact with your skin or it will burn as hell. A lot of the time what people think are hard water stains are deteriorating plastic from the little bulb that lowers when you flush the toilet. Those need to be replaced when you're getting consistent stains like this in your toilet. Be careful of what you use as some cleaners will destroy the finish. Once that happens, rust stains the porcelain and will never come out. We'll have to shut water off and fill bowl with bleach and let it soak. Might need to reglaze. Citric acid. Pumice stone. Most markets carry it. People use pumice stone. Just buy a pumice stone for the toilet. I auto-order mine from Amazon. I've tried every possible chemical on the market and pumice stone cleanings are the only thing that work. Drench some kitchen towels in vinegar and cover the dirty area with it. Wait and scrub it off. Pumice stone.